Voting for the runoff elections for the March primaries coming up in about a month. And just a few days ago, state election officials issued some new guidance on how the voting will be conducted. And Greg Chandler has the details for you.
Local Democrats and Republicans both have races in July's primary runoff, which is Texas' first election since the pandemic started. While officials expect a low turnout for the July 14th runoffs, safety is a concern. New state guidelines ask voters to self-screen for COVID-19 symptoms before coming to the polls July 14th. Anyone showing symptoms can ask for curbside voting. Disinfecting hands before and after voting is recommended, as is wearing a cloth face mask. Voters should also bring a pen, pencil, or stylus to avoid directly touching screens. Voters over 65 and others at high risk can request a mail-in ballot for the general election, something Democrats want expanded.
There are states now that vote by mail, and have been voting by mail for years. Our military, they vote by mail, so it's not a new concept.
This week, the state Supreme Court ruled that a lack of COVID-19 immunity wasn't grounds for a mail-in ballot. That case now heads to the federal courts. In Corpus Christi, Greg Chandler, Chris 6 News.
Well, both parties using the July runoffs as a trial run for the November general election. Well, the early voting period will run from June 29th through July 10th, and Election Day is July 14th. There are two Republican primaries on the local ballot, or runoffs, I should say, on the ballot. The candidates in the Nueces County Precinct 2 Constable's race are incumbent Mitchell Clark and Jason McKayen. The Precinct 4 Constable's race will also be on the runoff ballot, with Monty Allen challenging incumbent Robert Sherwood.